Welcome back to the Shanker's Stein. This year's edition of the tournament takes us to the nation's capital, Ottawa, Ontario.
He said, "Oh, Canada."
Last year's tournament saw major controversy as Cam Shoop dropped out of the tournament last minute. This resulted in a ban from all competition indefinitely and allowed Joel Soltis to capture the Stein all by himself. A two-man tournament won by a single man. But this year's tournament prevents that from happening, as the format for this year is... Wait, what's going on? Someone's intercepting the signal.
This is my tournament. I'm tired of finishing in last place, getting weighed down by the worst golfers we have on the roster. So things are going to change this year. And it's not me abusing my power, it's me giving you exactly what you've asked for. So if you've got a problem with anything, then you go and look at the man in the mirror and you take it up with him. Because this year, it's personal. Justin, if it wasn't for you, I would have easily come in first place last year. So this year, the people who want a Ryder Cup, they're gonna get a Ryder Cup. I'm picking my best. You pick yours. I'll see you at the draft.
We now take a look at the two cities our team captains call home. Welcome everybody to history and welcome everybody to the first ever Shanker's Stein Draft. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rusty Grooves. We now take it to the draft floor where both teams are putting their final plans in place to make sure they get the guys they need on this draft board.
All right, time to figure out who's getting the first overall pick in the first ever Shanker Stein draft. I got both names on a piece of paper here. I got two pieces of paper you can see. Switching them up, closing my eyes, backwards, whoop, over, under. But I'm going to pick now. I'm picking this guy right here on the top. No! Oh, it's upside down, but that's me! That's me! The Dynasty gets #1 pick. Easy pick. Joel Soltis.
What is that, man?
And our most recent champion now, Joel Soltis, the clear #1 pick going to the Dynasty. Let's check in now with our first overall. Is he dead? No, that's breathing. Yeah, he'll be fine.
All right, well, the only way to start the draft on this end, you know what they say, men who bathe together stay together, baby. Mr. Cody Tangle's coming to 4 horsemen. Let's go. Gotta follow that up by a guy who reads more greens and nursery books. That new dad's strength is gonna take this team right to the top, baby. Mr. Brandon Jr.
I mean, these are just two really solid picks here. Cody Tangle opened a lot of eyes, turned a lot of heads at last year's tournament, and now Brandon Dewar, a guy that can make or break a tournament for you, starting off round number 2. We got to see if that one pays off. And although you can see the disgust on his face after Justin's
fucking Tony. Yeah, welcome to the team.
pick. Well, he's clearly not happy about that one. Not sure how that's going to go for team morale. Rumors now coming from the draft floor of a trade in the works. We're going to have to take it to a quick break here, but we'll be right back to that. But for now, we are going to explain to you the format for this year's Shanker Stein. You know it already, Ryder Cup format. Day 1, the teams will go head-to-head in a scramble match worth half a point. Day 2, a 1v1 match play event, all 4 matches worth half a point each, which will lead us into the championship Monday, where we'll go back to the traditional 2v2 scramble format of a Shanker Stein, and these are each worth 1.5 points, meaning come day 3, both teams will show up to the golf course with a chance to win. It's going to be about which team wants to position themselves to only need to win one. It looks like we have a trade to announce as Brandon Dewar and a warm beer are both headed to the Dynasty, with Tony Baiocchi being shipped out by General Manager Alex Parr. Let's take a look now at Dewar's reaction to this trade.
Hello? What do you mean? What?
Already here at the Dynasty, we realize that as much as you need skill, you do need some luck and you do need some magic, and this man brings all three of those. Chance Fournier, welcome to the Dynasty.
Rumors out of last year's tournament suggested after Chance's birdie on a par 3, a light shone down on him as angels sung. No-brainer pick here. This man embodies magic.
We need a leader, we need a champion to round this team off. The only man who needs burgers and beers to bring us to victory. The #1 champ, baby, James Worth. Let's go. Let's bring James on.
And there you have it, closing out the draft, one half of our inaugural champions. This is no Mr. Irrelevant. This is a guy with championship pedigree looking to help push his team over the edge. The teams are finalized. The Dynasty going up against the Four Horsemen, all for one prize, the Shanker Stein. The tournament kicks off June 28th.